raw. His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him. Bitch ass nigga. Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying, man, didn't nigga say him, bro? These two niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas.
Damn.
Then he take off running. He had a police siren. He take off running. Them niggas got them started back shooting back. Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car, take me to the hospital.
Yeah. What is up, you guys? It's your boy TP from TP Unfiltered. Back like I never left, and today we got an episode of YSL, Young Thugger, and an interview that he did. It's about 18 hours long, and it's bumping right now. So special shout out to the Big Facts Network for dropping this interview. Also, big shout out to Big Banks, you know what I'm saying, for doing the interview. He got some awesome ass content. The link to the video, the whole video, I'm gonna drop in the description. If you wanna take time out and go check out the whole thing for yourself, it's about 3 hours long, but I'm telling you, it was good, and I'm gonna do a whole saga probably on this. We're gonna break it down piece by piece because there's a lot of gems up in it, there's a lot of truths up in it, it might be a lot of cap up in it. Who knows? We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna discuss it. So what we're gonna check out today is we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And understand who Thugger is, where he came from, and who is Jeffrey, you know what I'm saying? And what happened, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how he was raised up, how he came up, you know what I'm saying? And what transitions, oh, that's lightning in the back, you know what I'm saying? It's raining and everything, so if y'all heard that echo, that's lightning. But anyway, we're gonna check Thug out, and we're gonna see what moments in his life transpired to shape who he became today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this video. We're gonna be piecing up we're gonna break down what he's talking about about his childhood, about the loss of his brother, and betrayal, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the first part. It's gonna be many more, but let's go ahead and check this out. So without further ado, let's begin.
What's going on, and talk, whatever. That's the reason why I said I got Jeff. I want to talk. I ain't never seen you in no interview like speak on Jonesboro South with Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
I feel like just not even on no super manly nothing like that. I feel like personally, I wasn't raised by like victims or men with like really touching feelings, or like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised by those type of men. I wasn't raised by the Wellers. I was raised by men that always said, keep going, no matter what, go forward. Cause you gotta understand, my mom got 11 kids. My daddy, he couldn't sit and be in his feelings about certain things because he still got 11 people to feed, plus my mom, plus him, plus his other kids. My dad got 15 people he got to worry about every day. So he ain't have a chance to sit back and just focus on his feelings and feel certain things. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by a man who just was like, go forward, because that's what matters. What matters is not sitting and just being stuck in the moment and dwelling on certain things. Like, that ain't what life is about. When you living as a king, it's about going forward. I think I did that so much to the point where I forget to speak about certain things. I be forgetting to speak about Lil Jeff.
What's your earliest memory? That's crazy. I ain't never asked nobody that question. What's your earliest memory? Like, if you can think of your earliest memory, like, it's the first thing I remember is as far as back I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
My earliest memory was Jonesboro South, my hood, the hood I'm from, the project I'm from, Jonesboro South. My brother, free Umfu, my brother, he burned the house down playing with matches. Cause you know when you're in the project, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall. that come in, the little snake looking heater. He playing with matches on it, and it burnt down the whole building though. It ain't even burn down just our apartment, it burnt down the whole building.
Damn, just hearing that, it made me think about whenever I was young, growing up too, we had the exact same heaters that he talking about. That's some little wall heaters. We had them in the bathroom and everything in the apartment that we stayed in. And thinking about it right now, I ended up burning the entertainment system down when I was about 8, 9 years old myself, you know what I'm saying? I ran in the bathroom, I made a wick. I got some toilet tissue and I rolled it up. I made a little wick, turned on the bathroom heater, and them little coils turn red whenever the heater gets lit up, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, you know what I'm saying, you used to playing with fire, you got an obsession with fire and all that dangerous shit, but I used that wick and I lit up the toilet tissue. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking though, but I ran all the way in the living room, and my mama had a cloth on our entertainment system, and I put the fire by the cloth to see what it'd do. Man, that shit ignited so fast, you know what I'm saying? And I panicked. Instead of putting it out, because I was young, I ran outside and everything. And good thing my mom was outside at the time, you know what I'm saying? She started seeing the smoke coming through the house and everything, and went in, ripped the cloth. Good thing she was smart and older. She was an adult. Good thing she was an adult, huh? I was a kid. I would have let the whole house burn down. But she ripped the tablecloth, the little cloth that she had on the entertainment system off. We had one of them flat entertainment system, one of those TVs that was on the ground back then, you know what I'm saying? Them old box TVs. She had a little cloth over it and had all kind of decorations and everything on top, you know what I'm saying? But she ripped that shit off, you know what I'm saying, just in time, and it burned on the floor, and she threw some water on it at the time. Told my pops about it. Got back home from work. Told my black ass up. Told my black ass up for that. It was just a thought though.
That's my first memory, like real life.
You know, coming up, like, what's the first time you knew, like, that's your first, what type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad, or in between?
Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Men like you raised me, from even if it's from a distance. Yeah. I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys who from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So men like, I don't even look at that like it's bad. Yeah. I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how fucked up we are, bro. That's how we raised. Like, this nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad. Yeah. I looked up to him for that. Like, damn, but this nigga know how to set a fire. But this nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire. I'm asking him, how you do it? Like, that's just, I'm telling you, that's just how we were raised, bro. That's how we was raised for real. So I know you got some crazy memories.
I was just saying, when I asked you the question, I was just trying to think of mine. My first one, and I can't. But I would say, what's your first happy moment?
In life?
Yeah.
My first happy moment was when my mama moved out the projects to a house. When my mama moved into her first house instead of apartments, I was like, damn, bro, we got a house.
We made it.
The house was smaller than the apartment. My mama had got a 4-bedroom house. The apartment was 5-bedroom.
Just saying, not feeling so confined no more, like around a bunch of people. Now we got rid of some grass.
Like, but I got grass, I got a yard, I got neighbors, like houses. Like, mom waking up, get on the school bus in front of my house instead of the project. It was wrecked though, across the street from the project though. But so it's just like, you know, but that was like one of my first happy moments, and that I remember like as a kid.
What's your first saddest moment?
I used to go with this girl named Santana in Pool Creek. That's when we moved out of Jonesboro South. I moved out of Jonesboro South when I was like 3-4 years old. We moved to Pool Creek, which is right around the corner from Jonesboro South. And I started going with this girl that stayed like 2 apartments down from me. Her name Santana. I was going with her like, we probably like 5-6 years old, like kids. I was going with her, and we was sitting on a bench, and I think I was talking to another girl, and she got me, and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log. Scarred me right here and right here. Hit me with a log.
Made you sad?
Yeah, because it was like, dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, dang, I lost my girlfriend.
Oh yeah. What's the first time you feel like you felt betrayed? Like as a kid coming up, or you know.
My first betrayal was like, cause I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends. You know, you confined to just your household and the apartments you live in. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, you know, she don't want my mom kids at her house cause we just too deep. Like we got roaches in our house. Our clothes got roaches, so we might come to her house and some roaches might come out of our house. Now she got roaches in our house. Now I understand it. You know, no harsh feelings, but you know that type of the nigga that I am, that's the type I was dealing with in life as a kid. I was dealing with that. Like my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No, sir. Too many of y'all there. They went.
Man, I feel them on that shit, dog. Cause, not saying I had a big family, but my mom had 4 kids, and my aunties had 5 and 6 kids, and my family in general is big. So, my grandmother would feel just like his auntie would feel whenever my auntie would drop off her kids, and then my mama would come and drop off her kids. And the fact that we stayed in the country, you know, and everybody was considered poor too, you know what I'm saying? We all had to kind of like share clothes, share shit also, you know what I'm saying? And we dealt with roaches, rats, and all that shit growing up in the country. And because we had like cows and cattle and all kind of other shit surrounded us, so you know they attracted rats and snakes and all that. We woke up a lot of times with snakes in our house, but long story short, you know, they used to talk about me and my family like that coming up, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to come to my mama's house, wanted to come to our house because they was worried about seeing rats or the house being dirty. But my mom made sure we kept it clean though, you know. It was decent enough for us, you know. But that was fucked up, you know. It's crazy how your family members can impact who you are in life. It ain't the outside motherfuckers that we meet, you know. That's why some of us grow up and we move away from family because of the damn trauma that they put us through, you know what I'm saying? Because nothing cut deeper than the motherfuckers that you love talking about you, bro. I can take the world talking about me, but man, that shit cut deep when motherfuckers close to you is gossiping about you. Don't want you around. Every time you come around acting like y'all the problem or something. Man, this shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Just like, she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown in hell. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell now, we don't want that shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, you know, a different way. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit I was dealing with. Like, that was my first, like, betrayal. Just like hearing my auntie say she didn't want us at our house. We carried roaches.
Damn. Hey, shit, we had roaches like.
Of course.
But hey,
my auntie them did too, but they was so small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the certain. She just got
a little bit.
Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. She was clean as a month. She had them 3 kids. All them respectful, cool people, cool kids, all that. So she could contain like what's going on in her house. We just so deep. It's just like y'all finna come over here. We broke ahead. We got this smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids. Her mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps. Y'all come in here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just deep. Y'all ain't even trying to do no shit. Y'all eat all the food. Now my family don't, just like that type.
You know, until recently, like, and a lot of people who watching, they probably been watching me, they see like, I ain't different. I feel like I'm different. I know I'm different now. Like at first I was trying to trick myself into being different and it ended up working. You get what I'm saying? So, and I started realizing certain, like, damn, man, this how you felt about this, or this what shaped you, or this what made you start to think like this, and this what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you think Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug?
A few things. It was a few reasons. A few things like from me being Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug. Like some of the shit that I just spoke on. Like that made me like love people more. Because I seen like some parts of my family like not having the gratitude and like love that I wanted as a kid. Like I actually love my auntie. I actually love my cousins from my auntie kids. I actually love them. And my mom, we were so deep. My mama always taught us like love, bro. Y'all supposed to be with each other. Don't never go against these folks. Love, you know. So those type of situations impact the impact Lil Jeff to Young Thug. Just like I'm telling you, you gotta think. My mom got a 5-bedroom apartment. We 11 deep. All 11 of us live on in 5 bedrooms. So I'm sleeping in the same bed with 4 other people. The 4 youngest kids my mama got sleeping in one bed. Then the middle 3 sleeping in 2 beds in their room. They got 2 different beds in one room. Then the other, it's like that. So I grew up off of like, you gotta love one another. We ain't had nothing. We was literally damn near junkies. Like we ain't had nothing in the world. We did. I'm telling you, when I
bomb, not
junkies, but like bombs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like junkies.
Bombs.
Like we don't got nothing. Like I wear my sister's clothes to school. My sister then I gotta drop out of school just so I can wear her clothes, and people don't know that I'm wearing her clothes.
That's what I'm saying. How them circumstances, like, in what way did that, like, what did it make you feel like?
It made me feel like I just.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I done grew up same way, you know what I'm saying? Hand me down clothes. I done wore my cousin's pants and all that. My sister's shoes before. She used to play basketball in high school, so we had like the team shoes, and we had the same uniform. So my mama bought one pair of shoes, and when my sister game would be over with, and she would get out her uniform and throw her regular clothes on, she would give me the shoes, and I would throw the shoes on and play, you know. I done been through that. I done been through that shit. Drop in a comment, you know what I'm saying? If you ever been through a little struggle. Not everybody just had to sip a spoon, you know what I'm saying? We all had to share shit, you know what I'm saying? We all had to share clothes, hand-me-down shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to say I was one of them.
It made me feel like my aunties and uncles and stuff treating my mama family a certain way. It made me like want love so bad. That's when I started meeting friends. That's when I started wanting love from like other people besides my sisters and brothers. I started trying to get love from my friends. I started getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it just made me just seek love. I started seeking love because I wasn't getting love from like certain parts of my family.
Yeah.
It shaped me in that way. And then a few more ways, like I watched my brother die in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Like I watched my brother die in front of me, bro. I'm 8, 9 years old, little boy. Kid.
What happened?
He got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling. He stopped Uncle from gambling, and then he kind of slapped Uncle around like, Uncle like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He gambling with some grown ass men though. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling, and he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money. So when he leave, one of his friends goddamn call him and tell him like, bro, don't come back up here. These niggas they gonna take the money back from you if you come back. Cause my brother was like, shit, I'm gonna go home right here. I'll be right back. Y'all niggas don't stop gambling. I'll be right back. So he walked down the street to the house, and his friend called him like, man, don't come back up here. These niggas goddamn whoa. Which some people will look at like, nah, that ain't no. That's real nigga. But him, he knew my brother. He was my brother best friend. He knew my brother. Gangsta, he standing on that off top. You tell my brother some niggas finna do something to him, don't come back. He going right back. Cause the thing about it, he wasn't even coming back. He had won all the money. He won like 9,000. This little kid shit. He won like 9,000. His friend knew he wasn't coming back. Like he like made him come back by telling him a nigga finna like he gonna rob him. So he go right back up there and shoot a nigga. He go right back up there. Hey Ty. Who just said, who you just called me and said niggas said they gonna rob me? Who you said gonna rob me? The nigga Ty. What the heck? Man, nigga, who you said gonna rob me? You just called me and said one of these niggas might rob me. That's how the situation started.
He shot a nigga, brother.
Yeah. He shot 2 niggas. He shot 3 niggas. He shot his friend, and then he shot the 2 niggas that killed him. Cause his friend was acting like a hoe, like not want to tell him who said he was gonna rob. His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him. Bitch ass nigga. Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying, man, didn't nigga say him, bro? These 2 niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas. Damn. Then he take off running. He had a police siren. He take off running. Them niggas got them started back shooting back. Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car, take me to the hospital. He just was telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down. My heart rate, everything's slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like
traumatized.
He going to shop. My mama like beaming like, son, you hear me? You hear me? And he just like choking up blood, but he like you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know like I hear you trying to say something, but he can't talk. So my mama like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand. I'm holding one of his hand. My mama holding the other hand. She like, if you hear me, squeeze my hand, son. Squeeze my hand. Don't go, son. You squeezing our hand. I'm like, he sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like so from that day forward, I always said I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother. That just shaped my life. That made me cause I played football. I looked up to Michael Vick. I played football. I wanted to rap. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Michael Vick. I looked up to Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from Jonesboro South, that handle their business. That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I was never like 9 years old. I was a kid.
So from that point on, how like looking back on like what changed? Like what changed in you?
Me. From that day, what changed in me was the way I viewed like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a Jonesboro South nigga got killed by a DL Avenue nigga. So that just started making me be like, man, you ain't from Jonesboro South nigga, you know what's happening. Now we living that type of life. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It ain't shaped me one way. Cause it was so many different situations, different scenarios to the point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing foot, my daddy like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode the school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. But I never rode the school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, I'm gonna be a man. My dad dealt. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit like, damn, he a real man. Because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids. Yeah. And he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day. Because he just wanted me to be that far away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shaped me in a different way. To being the dad that I am to my kids. That shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like, I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday. Like, nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a funeral on my 10th birthday, bro. My brother, who just told me before he left out the house and died, I'm going to give you $100 for your birthday. I'm looking at that. Like, nigga, I still wake up right now today, I still want my $100 for my brother. Can't get it. It just certain shit just shake me certain way, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. Like I say, man, that interview right there with Thugger is gonna give you a whole clear perspective if you open-minded and not judgmental. You know, a lot of people out there just want to sit back and keep saying, you know what I'm saying, why is tell? I started off like that. You know what I'm saying? That's shooting the shit and joking. But I wanted to sit back and start off this video like that and let y'all get to know, just like I'm trying to get to know really Jeffrey is, you know what I'm saying? Young Thug, you know. Yeah, we see the celebrity and we know what we see on TV and we hear what we talking about, you know what I'm saying? But like, getting to know who he really is and understanding what things in his life changed him. Because we all got a certain story. Something happened to all of us. And something in this interview that somebody can relate to. So that's why I decided to drop it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, before we sit back and get into the snitch allegations, the beefs, and everything else, I wanted to start off and let you, whoever's watching, understand Thugger, man. Before we get to judging, criticizing, and talking about him, at least know how he was, where he came from, and how he got the mindset that he got. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break it down piece by piece, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we about to do on TP Unfiltered, you know what I'm saying? Y'all drop in the comments, you know what I'm saying, what y'all think about it, what we going to talk about more about it. Give me what y'all take about it, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about his childhood, the stories, about how his family treated him. You know, like, not his intermediate family, but I'm pertaining to, like, the way the aunt thought about him and his siblings coming over, and if you can relate to that, you know what I'm saying? If you ever been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you got into it with your family members, or you got certain family members that ain't liking you and didn't like y'all, or you and your family coming up and you had it hard. You know what I'm saying? We all got stories, you know what I'm saying? We can relate, you know what I'm saying? We can all have a pure heart, open mind, and can listen to the man's story without judgment, soak in the information, you know what I'm saying? Then give an opinion ourselves of how we feel about it whenever we compare and contrast lives, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, just tell me what y'all think, you know, like how you feel about when he said he was 9 years old and he witnessed his brother dying, you know what I'm saying? Like, just can you imagine that shit, you know what I'm saying? 11 people in your family, now you lost one, you know what I'm saying? And for the mom to be driving her child to the hospital, and she got to deal with that. She talking, trying to keep her son there, and man, you know, like, that was deep, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand why all he knows is the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where he found his love from, you know what I'm saying? That's how he found to cope with shit that he was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? But on the next video, we're going to go a little bit deeper, and we're going to get to what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did YSL go wrong? You know what I'm saying? About the cases, him and Ghana, the leaked phone calls, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna discuss and we're gonna chop up and we're gonna break down. But to everybody who's been rocking with me, I want to thank y'all for tuning into this video. To all the new subscribers, for all the new viewers, I want to thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, for everybody who dropped a like. Man, I sure support that, because hopefully we can get the likes to match the views, because that's the only way the algorithm is going to push this video. So I need y'all huge support, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't like the video, give me a dislike, you know what I'm saying? It don't cost nothing to like or dislike the video. Just do something, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I take a 1,000 dislikes if y'all didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't agree with the video or something, or I take 1,000 likes. Just interact with your boy, and I see y'all in the next video, and we're gonna discuss more. So it's your boy TP from TP Unfiltered. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
I took a trip to the hood so I could make